Another governor is planning to bus migrants to major cities like New York and Chicago, but not from a border state. They'll be coming from the middle of the country. And Colorado's Democratic Governor Jared Polis. In the last 3 weeks, more than 3,500 migrants arrived in Denver from the southern border. Governor Polis says his administration is helping migrants reach their destinations because the majority of them do not plan to stay in Colorado. NewsNation's Marky Martin is live. Marky, his move really echoes the same actions by Republican governors.
Yeah, Nicole, so often the immigration headline is what Texas Governor Greg Abbott is doing with these migrants. But as we well know, other border states have also struggled through this crisis. And now this problem has reached Colorado. As you just mentioned, the governor there now announcing his plan to transport these migrants elsewhere across the country, since the majority of them don't wish to remain.
The border battle has now gone out west.
Denver cannot be the only one who are shouldering this responsibility.
In Colorado, the city of Denver has served more than 3,600 migrants since December 9th, with 1,800 now staying in emergency shelters and more arriving every day. City council members calling on cities nearby to help lessen the load.
Could any other jurisdiction open up their rec centers? Could any other jurisdictions help us take some of the people who are coming in nightly?
Colorado has earmarked $5 million in taxpayer money to tackle the migrant influx, funds that include helping them buy bus tickets.
About half of the 5 has been allocated and only a fraction of that has been spent.
This week, Governor Jared Polis, a Democrat, announcing his plan to ship migrants to cities like Chicago and New York, mirroring transportation tactics the left has labeled cruel and callous in states like Texas and Florida.
And it's a real embarrassment, I believe, on a national level.
In a recent radio interview, New York City Mayor Eric Adams venting his frustrations that more migrants would soon be arriving. Adams already declared a state of emergency in October after they began coming by the busload.
This is just unfair for local governments to have to take on this national obligation. We've done our job. There's no more room at the end, but we are compelled by local laws here that we must provide shelter.
Governor Polis' response? Most of the migrants don't want to be in Colorado anyway, writing, quote, about 70% of the migrants arriving in Denver don't have Colorado as a final destination. And due to weather and workforce shortage, they have been experiencing transportation cancellations.
I think the word is out that we are somewhat of a welcoming city.
The city spokeswoman, Jill Liss, telling NewsNation that taking care of these migrants is the right thing to do, but the need is continuing to expand, and they also need help.
This is not a Denver issue. This is not a Chicago, New York issue. This is a United States issue, and we need leadership at the federal level to step up a little bit stronger than what they have been.
And by the way, Nicole, Denver is a sanctuary city, or a welcoming city, as the city tells me they prefer to call it, which really speaks to the magnitude of this problem. By the way, Denver's mayor declaring a state of emergency mid-December when this surge started to arrive. And here we are weeks later with the problem still continuing. Nicole?
Yeah, we spoke to the mayor shortly after he made that declaration. Okay. Marky, thank you for that. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.